Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Floof, and I'm here today with another one of them scripted videos, another one of them fancy scripted videos, and Discord's still going. I should probably disconnect from that. I'm gonna keep it. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it in the video. Today I got a video for you about the kunai, if you couldn't tell by the title, the thumbnail, the usual things that YouTubers would obviously point out to tell you what a video is about. But yeah, I really wanted to make this video because I see a lot of kunai spies who are very new to the game and or new to the kunai in general, and they kind of die a lot because you start off with a very low amount of health of 70. And I thought making this video would be a great idea to help other spies learn some tips and tricks that I've learned over playing 4 years of Spy. So, with that being said, let's get started. The first thing I wanted to go over was the Kunai Stats. It's what makes the kunai, and the weapon we know and love today. Not only does it give a nice haiku in its description, but it also gives you, well, it takes away 55 health upon equipping, leaving you with only a measly 70 health. However, to turn this around, you gain 75 health upon a backstab at the least, with a maximum of plus 140, giving you a max health bar of 210 health at a time. However, it is displayed as overheal and decays over time, much like a medic's overheal would on a heavy. Well, now that we know the statistics of the kunai here, well, the real question is, how do you use it? You really got to play it similarly to the Your Eternal Ward in a way, where the hardest part of the job, but also the most important at the same time, is getting that first stab. For the Your Eternal Reward, you're very vulnerable in the fact that you don't have a disguise and are easily picked out of a crowd, but at the same time, if you could blend into a crowd and get a stab in the middle of a crowd, you could just fit right in where you belong. Well, similar concept, except completely different for the kunai. You're very vulnerable in the fact that you can get one shot by anything. You could pretty much get one shot by a pilgrim sneezing on you wrong, and you'd be dead. The real playstyle to the kunai is to play it safe when you start up, and then get more aggressive as you get along. Once you start that first stab and the chain stabs start rolling in, you're pretty much basking in health like Donald Trump basks in money. And from that point on, you should be good. Just try not to overextend too much, or else you'll just get destroyed by an entire team of enemies / pyros, because you probably pissed them off at this point. Well, now that you know what to do, you're wondering what the hell do I use it with? And that can be answered with just about anything. Almost anything works with the kunai. That's the beauty of it. It works as well with anything as well as a stock knife would. It works really well with the revolver that you see in these clips here, which I use quite a lot. And it also works with the Dead Ringer and the Invis Watch. However, I don't use the Cloak and Dagger with it because the Cloak and Dagger has this tendency to make you stand still quite a bit. And considering the health is a decay, it pretty much runs down a timer. So, if you're going to use a Cloak and Dagger, just be sure not to sit too long, otherwise you're going to be at 70 health and back to square one again, playing it safe and being a little baby and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, it's the Invis and the Dead Ringer really help it give an aggressive play style, which I would recommend too. For those who just picked up Spy today and want to learn using the kunai, I'd recommend not using the kunai first. I actually recommend learning the basics of Spy before you actually pick up something like the kunai, or even the Big Earner, as a matter of fact, because those actually require different playstyles from the basics of spying, which is with the stock knife. You could get away with the Big Earner. I was thinking of the Your Eternal Reward there, actually. There are two different playstyles with Spy, and you basically got to try and learn the basics of the main character that you're playing as first, before I'd recommend going out into the world of using your other knives, your other revolvers, and all that jazz. However, to those who are interested in using it, and have gotten used to playing the normal basics of Spy, then I recommend this. Learn your surroundings. What you do with basic Spy, apply to the kunai, but be a bit more careful. Always use your surroundings to your advantage, like map geometry and stuff like that, because it'll help you out a lot in the long run, especially reading the situation. If you're going to pick off anybody first, here's another great tip. If you're going to pick off anybody first, make sure it's a slow-moving character or a sniper. You either want something big and meaty, or a light class that doesn't move around a lot and makes it easy. You're basically looking for the easy stuff first. You can get into the hard stuff a lot later because you can play more aggressive because of the huge health bonus that you have. And that's it. That's all I really have to say about the kunai. It's a very simple weapon to use once you get the hang of it, but it's very hard to pick up on, per se. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new, and that's about it. Yeah, this is a shorter video for you guys today. You don't have to hear my horrible voice again for another 10 minutes. I do plan to do a live commentary very soon, so stick around. And as always, I hope that I was about to pull another music. What is me with music outros? Anyway, my name is Tf2. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.